so-and-so's sex is too loud, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. Okay, I only go to my landlord unless it's something serious, like if my toilet breaks, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make my landlord's job any more difficult than it already is. Anybody can go to the landlord and say, well, so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. Fuck that. So, like, straight up, you want my advice on this shit? I decided to play with the Ouija board to make the ghosts more active and then shout gross, obnoxious things to kill the mood completely. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. This is just a hypothetical. Just a hypothetical, people. I tell you what, if you're letting someone else kill the mood, then you can't do what you do good. I'm just saying, like, you ain't no fucking stud if you letting someone else kill the mood. Yeah, that's what most people would do. If you're in an apartment complex and people are being dicks about their lovemaking and bragging about it and being super loud, some people would just drown them out with music. But that's too easy, Facebook. That is just too fucking easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people would do that, but then that's not fun. Playing loud-ass music would probably only encourage him. Fuck that. I'd much rather kill the mood and ruin it for them, because that's way funnier. Like, if they didn't brag, like if people don't brag about it, people act like mature young adults about it, then, you know, it's just for real, dude. Like, that's exactly the problem with our society. When you haven't had sex in a long ass time, you're already depressed because you haven't had sex in a long ass time. And then people be like, oh, you need to get laid. Josh needs to get laid. Josh, just to remind you that you haven't had it in a long time when you're trying to ignore it and do your own thing. And when the dating scene in your area sucks, you're better off being somewhat celibate until the right girl comes along. That's just the fucking truth of it. When the dating scene in your town sucks that badly, you're better off remaining somewhat celibate until the right girl comes along. And I say somewhat because every now and then you gotta drain the pipe, you know what I'm saying? Shit. And jacking off is better than nothing. That's all I'm saying. So people want to give me shit about it. We're like, oh, look at me. I can get the real thing and you can't. Well, good for you. Do you want a cookie? Shit. Well, that's why you play old European marching themes. How did I kill the mood? By saying things like blood and guts, poop and pee. You know what I'm saying? How do you kill the mood? That's easy. You shout gross, disgusting things that are unattractive. Easy enough. And the thing about me is, you're not going to win with me, dude. Like 9 times out of 10, I've taken down all my foes without even trying. I've had people bully and pick on me my entire life, and I've usually gotten the upper hand in every situation. because of the simple fact of I don't take shit from nobody, and there's a way to do it without being too big of there's a way to prove your point without being too big of an asshole. You know what I'm saying? And that really is the sucky thing about living in an apartment complex, is that if you're trying to get it on with your girlfriend, everyone and their fucking mama gonna hear you, even if you're as quiet as you possibly can. You know what I'm saying? That's why you either get like a fucking hotel or like move out or some shit, dude. Or should I be a little bit quieter? Well, here's a thought. How about you not brag about it? You know what I'm saying? It'd be one thing to sit there and say, oh my God, baby, you're so beautiful. Yeah, I get that. That's understandable. But sitting there fucking her as hard as you can saying, oh, it's the real thing. It's the real thing. You know, that's pushing it. And I don't give a fuck, dude. I love killing the mood. It's awesome. If I ain't getting any, then why the hell should you? I love it, dude. I fucking love it. You want a dry spell is like the world's worst nicotine fit. It's like having a 9-month nicotine fit and having some asshole doing this. Oh my God, that cigarette tastes so good. And then doing this and blowing it in your face. Sitting there blowing it in your face going, oh, you haven't had a cigarette in 9 months? Oh, that sucks to be you. Well, you trying to quit? No, you're in a position where you can't afford to have cigarettes? Well, fucking A, doesn't that just suck? You're sitting there digging for cigarettes out of the ashtray. Metaphorically speaking, that's like digging for cigarettes out of the ashtray. That's like masturbating. Like sometimes you can't afford to date, so you know what I'm saying? Like you're stuck in a position where you can only afford to pay for your bills and a couple of mild expense extras, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you're in a position where you realize you can't afford to date, so you make the best of what you got. You know what I'm saying? Metaphorically speaking. And you'd be sitting there thinking to yourself, well, hey, man, you know, the only difference between smokers and dating is that you can't just go up to a guy and be like, oh, hey, bro, can I fuck your chick? Come on, man, one guy to another. It doesn't work like that. But with smokers, it's different. If you're out of cigarettes, guarantee you walk up to a smoker, a fellow smoker, and you're like, you see him outside smoking a cigarette, and you're like, hey, man, hey, you got an extra one of those? And most smokers know how it is. They'll be like, yeah, man, I got you, and they'll give you a cigarette. You can't do that with pussy. You can't. So, not unless the couple's into that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Fuck three-ways, dude. The only time I'd have a three-way is if it was 2 other chicks. You feel me? Oh, a man can dream, can he? Shit. I don't know about y'all, but if one day I woke up in my bed and there were 2 hot-ass goth chicks, butt-ass naked, cuddled up next to me, I'd be sitting there going, I'd wake up and go, one side, other side. And I'd be going, yeah, dude. A new song title, Mood Killer. Hell yeah. I can make a song about doing that. Oh. And the thing of it is, you can try killing the mood for me when I'm masturbating, but it doesn't work. Because when I'm focused on the chick I'm jerking off to, that's all I'm focused on. Like, I pretty much tune everything out. Because I'm only focused on getting off. Because I'm a stud like that. Like, if all it takes is for a couple of nasty words to be shouted to kill the mood, then you ain't no fucking stud. Haha. Knowing that your girlfriend could be more sexually pleased, but she isn't. Knowing that she could have better dick in her life, but she chooses to get with your sorry ass. Knowing that your girlfriend could actually have an actual orgasm with someone like me, but instead she chooses to stick with your sorry ass. And like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I got a double barrel shotgun stacked away. Like, I'm not about to fucking murder somebody or shoot somebody over stupid shit. But fuck that. I don't need a shotgun to kick someone's ass, dude. You fucking hit me. That's a federal offense. I have Asperger's. So you cannot legally hit me. I could press charges and you go to federal prison. I don't give a fuck how pissed off you get at me over some shit I said. It's not worth it. It really isn't, Facebook. That's one thing I love about having Asperger's, dude. Is if you fucking hit me, that's a federal offense. I have a mental disorder. So, even if I didn't have Asperger's, you don't fucking scare me, dude. Like, for real, I'll piss on Death's face and laugh about it. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm pissing on Death's face. Having a cigarette, pissing on Death's face. Like, oh yeah, that tastes so good. I basically said, and I quote, saggy old women covered in poop and pee. Gross, disgusting, and immature. I love it, dude. I fucking love it. Some people would complain to the landlord. Some people would just tune it out and play loud music. Not this asshole. Not this asshole. Oh, man. I give the ghosts of this apartment complex energy from the Ouija board to do their activity. Increase the haunted activity. See, I could piss off the ghosts of this apartment complex, but I got a better idea. I'd much rather encourage them to be more active. Like, killing the mood isn't enough. Making the ghosts in this apartment complex more active. That's the cherry on top of the cake right there. Oh, there's plenty of ghosts in this apartment complex. I'm just saying. This apartment complex was built in the 30s, so there's going to be some ghostly activity. Oh, man.